The next three exercises are called the McGill Big 3 core stability routine. There are three exercises that are meant to really engage your core and your glutes. Really think about with these exercises the mind to body connection. Because what I'll basically be integrating is how to really optimally breathe with these, how to really optimally engage your core to create that stability, and how to engage your glutes. And when you can really kind of consciously think about the movements and the mechanics of these, it'll really transfer over into a whole list of other exercises. Um, so, first one is called the modified curl up. You're going to lie on your back and keep one leg straight while the other one remains bent. And then take your fingers and and then just put them into the side of your stomach. And then take a good deep inhale where you're trying to really uh, uh, inhale air into your stomach by engaging your diaphragm. You're really taking a really good deep inhale and feeling the front, side, and then back of your abdominal cavity basically get filled with air. So again, by taking that good deep inhale, you should feel like your fingers are being pushed out to the side. So that's step one in not only this exercise, but for the next two exercises after this is to really feel your core getting engaged. So feeling your core getting engaged by taking that really good deep inhale, you're then going to lift your head up off the ground a little bit. And then maintaining this and keeping that core nice and braced like somebody is about to punch you in your stomach, I want you to take small sips of air through your mouth and then bringing it back down. And I know that was kind of like a lot of pieces. So really, again, just think first step is taking that really good deep inhale, bracing the core, then like somebody is about to punch you in your stomach. You're then going to lift your head up and then breathe through your mouth, taking small sips of air while maintaining that really good core stiffness. All right. So taking that good deep inhale, brace, lift, small sips of air. We'll do that for about 10 seconds, and I'll give you the repetitions for your specific program for the rest of these exercises as well. Okay, so for the next one is called a side plank. I personally like to keep my my top foot in front of the other foot, but some people like to keep them on top of one another. Totally up to you. So from here, again, we're on our side. We're going to take that really good deep inhale. Really feel like you're engaging the side of your body to help, again, create that sort of stiffness when you're in that plank. And then squeezing your glutes as well, just to try and kind of help engage everything. So taking that really good deep inhale, bracing the core like somebody's about to punch you in your stomach, and then you are lifting up from here. Again, trying to really pull and tighten your lats and everything laterally on the side of your body here, and then keeping that core nice and tight, taking small sips of air. And then down. Now, if the full plank is too much, then you can do a knees bent version of that, and you can then bring up like this. Again, squeezing your glutes, keeping everything nice and engaged, core as well, everything there. I also personally like to do instead of the full side plank, I'll do a side plank clamshell where you're coming up like this with a resistance band around your knees. And I'll have another video with that because that can really help get your glutes engaged as well. So the last one is a bird dog. And with this, you're going to be on your hands and your knees, and you're going into this sort of motion here, where your contralateral limbs are extending. So in this example, my left leg is going back, and then my right arm is coming up. All right. Common mistake with this is people will really try and raise their leg up as high as possible and coming up, and that just kind of creates a little bit of overextension in your lower back, because again, we're really trying to create as much limited spine motion as possible with these exercises. And to really do that, we can just do smaller sort of movements. So with the leg component, at least, just think about your toes are just off of the ground, and you're really then squeezing your glutes, not necessarily as hard as possible, but you can just basically try and kind of squeeze them, to the point where you can really feel them engaging. And then the arm is a fist, and you're raising that up. All right. So again, we'll kind of start from the beginning, taking that really good deep inhale where I am engaging the core, and then I'm extending the leg back and the arm up. And again, the toes are just off the ground, and I'm making a good tight fist here, and I'm trying to maintain my back as straight as possible. And then we can sweep underneath and then back here. Usually hold this for about 10 seconds. Again, taking small sips of air, sweeping underneath, and then back. We'll do some there, and then we can switch to the other side. Same thing here. Toes are just off the ground, squeezing my glutes, making a fist with my left arm, about 10 seconds, and then sweeping underneath. And those are the McGill Big 3.